Hello guys, my name is Zachariah. Making one more video about methadone. The last video I made, I was speaking about coming off of the methadone. Well, I spoke about how I missed my methadone dose. Well, I actually missed it a second day, and I was on 80 milligrams, and I came down, and I was on 55 milligrams when I stopped going. Not by choice, by accident, because I overslept. Well, to be completely honest, I wasn't dope sick at all. I did not go through withdrawal symptoms. I did and I didn't. I had a couple aches and things of that nature, but it was nothing that I couldn't handle because I'm a strong person. But I'm an addict. I'm really bad addict. I want to change my life so much. I want to lead a life without drugs. I really do. I want to get off of it, and I want to live a happy, normal life. But my brain will not let me. That second day that I was on methadone, that I was off of methadone, excuse me, I did something. I turned into a completely different person. I honestly turned into a different person. When my family got home, I lay down and I cried and I shook and I acted like I was going through the worst withdrawal symptoms that you could ever imagine someone going through. And all I kept saying was, if you just give me some cash, I can get over it. If you just give me some cash, I'll feel better. If you could just give me some cash, I can get some medicine and it will make me feel better. Until I got that cash. Well, that shows me that I am a worse addict than I thought I was. I turned into a completely different person. Now, I do have a lot of mental illness issues. I'm either bipolar, or I have multiple personalities, or I have some kind of issues. I might be schizophrenic. I don't know. A sociopath. That's what I probably think I am, is a sociopath, because I really don't care about people at all, or their feelings or anything like that, as long as I have what I want. And that is a very bad thing, but it's just true. But I would think that a sociopath would not say what I just said about, I feel bad about that. You know, they wouldn't feel bad about their feelings, or not having feelings, or whatever. But I'm lost. I'm so lost. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I act like that when I come off of methadone, just because I couldn't get high. I mean, I cried and I shook and I acted like I was going through withdrawal pains when I wasn't going through any kind of withdrawal pains whatsoever, until I got 10 Xanaxes and took Xanax. And I went to the methadone clinic today, and now I'm on Xanaxes again. And it's just, it's unbelievable what I'm capable of when I want something. I'm a very manipulative person, and I can manipulate pretty much anyone to get the things that I want. And it's disrespectful, it's shameful, it's nasty, it's cruel, it's horrible, but it's the truth. And I do it, and I do it a lot. And I've come to terms that I need a lot more help than I've been getting. So I am trying to make an appointment with the Suboxone. Suboxone is what they call it. Suboxone, that's what they call it here, is Suboxone. But Suboxone is what I call it. And I've made an appointment with them. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance. Federal Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance. But I cannot utilize my insurance because I do not have a card, an insurance card. That's all I need, is a fucking insurance card to get Suboxone, to get methadone, to get anything that I need to help me. And believe it or not, like I said in my last video, say what you want to down there, methadone's a drug. Suboxone is a drug. It gets you high. It makes you feel good. It's a drug. It's a highly monitored drug. It's a safe drug when it's in a clinic, but it's still a drug. And That's the only thing that can make me lead a normal life. It gives me an appetite for life when I'm on that. It makes me happy. I can go through my days and be happy, and I can concentrate on my life and going to school and bettering myself when I'm on that medicine. And when I'm not, I'm concentrating on how I can get high and what I can do to get higher. And, you know, one is too many and 1,000 is never enough. That's a true statement, you know. That is a true statement. And I mean, I'm lost. I really am. I'm confused. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm this person, a nice person that knows I have problems and that wants to fix these problems, and I want to, you know, find the right specialist to go to that I can make my life better. And then I'm a person that I was yesterday. Somebody, you know, after I got the drugs yesterday, and I took 3 Xanaxes and drank after it, and I still wasn't high enough. And I wasn't drunk, and I wasn't slurring, and I wasn't like that. I just wasn't high enough, and it made me mad. And I screamed at everybody. You know, I called my sister a whore. I mean, told her boyfriend I wanted to go outside and fight him. And all they were trying to do was help me. That's all they were trying to do. They come in after I got settled down and I laid down. My sister's boyfriend's not even in my family. And he come down and he said, Zach, please, just come talk to me. I know you want to talk. And I said, Wayne, get the fuck away from me before I fucking punch you in your eye. And he did, you know. And all he was trying to do was help. And that's not me. I'm not that cruel. I'm not a person like that. So I don't know who that person is. That's something that I'm going to have to find. And I'm going to have to find myself. You know, I'm going to have to find out if that is a multiple personality or if that I am bipolar or what is wrong with me, because there's something wrong with me. I might look normal, but I'm not. I'm not normal at all. There's a lot going on up here that is not normal. I don't think it is anyways. And I just don't know what to do anymore. I feel like I'm completely alone. I'm all by myself trying to handle this, trying to get my insurance to cover this Suboxone, and my insurance won't cover it because I can't get a card because my fucking piece of shit father won't send me one. Blue Cross Blue Shield will only send a card to the policyholder, even though I am on his insurance. And I utilize his insurance. I went to rehab on his insurance. I've been to the hospital on his insurance. I've been everywhere you could think of on his insurance, and it's worked, and I haven't had to pay a dime. But Suboxone and Methadone need an insurance card. They will only send the insurance card to the policyholder. I have his address. I have everything except for his phone number. I'm going to sit down and write him a letter tonight, but I need this to happen in 8 days. I will be off of Methadone in 8 days, and I am scared to death of what's going to happen to me. I'm scared to death of what's going to happen. I'm scared that I am... Thanks.
It's really good.
Sorry, guys. Thank you. Sorry. I'm scared to death that I'm going to be laying in a ditch somewhere with a needle in my arm, dead. Completely dead. I mean, I have a huge support system, a great support system. But none of them has ever been on drugs. None of them have ever experienced, they don't even smoke cigarettes. They don't know. And they just, when I try to talk to them, all they tell me is, well, you're going to have to get over it. You're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it. And I know that. And I want to talk. I just want to talk. I know that I'm going to have to deal with it. That's something I know. I'm smart enough to know I'm going to have to deal with it, or I'm going to have to kill myself, or somebody's going to have to kill me, or, you know, I've got to deal with it just like everyone else. And I know that. So for them to keep reassuring me of that is kind of, you know, aggravating, when I just wanted somebody to talk to and give me a little bit of guidance. Say, hey, maybe you should try this, or maybe you should do this, or have you ever thought about doing this? You know, I just need someone that understands me, and there's nobody that understands who I am, and it's a hard thing to deal with. It really is. And if I do not get some kind of opiate in my system, and I know that sounds horrible. When I started going to the methadone clinic, I wasn't on any drugs. It makes me so much of a better person. It makes me function better. It makes me just, like I said, have an appetite for life. And it's the only thing that's ever done it. And I don't get high off of it. I got high off of it when I first started going. Until they brought me up to 80. I stayed on 80 when I was on 80 for about a week. And then I didn't even, it's like you know it's in your system, but it's not making you high. And I can function like that. I didn't doze off. I didn't do anything like that. It just, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. If anybody has any kind of suggestions, please let me know. Comment on it and let me know. But I'm lost. I can't find anybody that I called East Point, which is a financial aid place, and I tried to get them to help me, and they don't cover methadone or Suboxone. All they cover is stuff that's like Paxil. Okay, I've been on, this was the medications, I've been on much more medications than this, but I'll tell you the last medications that I was on, and I was on all of these medicines at one time. I was on Risperdal, Cogenta, Paxil, Celexa, Cymbalta, Buspar, Trazodone, Vistaril. That's 8 medications I was on at one time. For anxiety, and they had diagnosed me with schizophrenia. I don't think I'm schizophrenic. I don't hear things, I don't see things, or anything like that. Everybody has mood swings, but I had extreme mood swings, and only when I'm not on a stable drug. That's the only time I act the way I did last night. I act insane. I mean, motherfucker, get the fuck out of my goddamn face before you want to go outside. You want to go outside. That's how I act. I mean, to everybody. I mean, I just want to strangle everybody. Anything they do, they can look at me and say, "Hey, Zach, what's up?" And I say, "What the fuck did you just say to me? Did you just say what? What? What did you say to me? I'll fucking kill you. I will fucking kill you. Your body will be in a goddamn ditch." And I'm not like that. I know that's how I act. I was just giving you an example. I was screaming to the top of my lungs. My sister's boyfriend wouldn't close the door. And I wanted him to close the door. And I got in his face and I just screamed at him and told him he was a piece of fucking shit and he won't nobody. He's not my fucking family. He was shit to me. He's nothing to me. I don't give a fuck about him. Why are you talking to me? What is your fucking problem? If you don't shut this goddamn door, I'm gonna stick you in your fucking eye. Needless to say, he shut the door. But, it was wrong of me. It was wrong. He was trying to help me. And, I'm just lost. And I thought that maybe there might be some people out there going through the same thing that I'm going through. I'll keep you updated on if I do get some Suboxone or methadone. Because if I don't, you might not get any more videos. Because like I said, I might be laying in the ditch fucking with a needle in my arm dead. Because I don't know what to do anymore. But if anybody has any kind of suggestions or they have been through the same thing, feel free to send me a video or feel free to comment and let me know any kind of guidance or anything. And feel free to say any kind of nasty comments that you want. I encourage it. Say anything mean. You know, speak your mind. That's what America's all about. Freedom. Speak it. Tell me what you truly think and don't sugarcoat it. And I'll be happy. But pray for me and wish me luck because I'm going through a very traumatic, time in my life. So just, let me know.